Then I turned the gun around and aimed at the other people in the financial building. At this moment, I finally got revenge from my dead wife. My name is Jim. 6 months ago, my wife was unfortunately diagnosed with cancer. The doctor recommended regular weekly injections of an expensive specialty drug. I agreed without hesitation, but when I went to pay, I was told that my medical insurance reimbursement had reached its limit. I had to use my credit card to pay for the treatment costs. When I got home, I immediately contacted the insurance company to ask about the situation, but they refused to reimburse us. This meant we would have to bear all the medical expenses going forward, which I simply couldn't afford with my current salary. That night, I comforted my wife and told her I still had $100,000 in veterans compensation that I had invested in guaranteed fund products a few years ago. I decided to use that money for her treatment. Over the following weeks, I had to keep maxing out my credit cards to pay for treatment costs. The massive bills put enormous pressure on me. Soon after, I finally got an appointment with the fund broker. But as soon as we met, he told me that the funds I had previously purchased had lost everything due to the financial crisis. In my anger, I demanded he immediately return my principal.
I want my money back.
Jim, that's not how investment works. I mean, you gotta pay to play.
This is not a fucking game, Dimmy. This is my fucking life savings, you fuck.
But that's how investment works, man. I'm sorry. It gives and it takes away.
However, my nightmare was just beginning. A few days later, I received an email stating that my previous investment had not only caused me to lose money, but I actually owed the bank $60,000. After a sleepless night, I found a professional lawyer with relevant experience. After reviewing my documents, he said,
I'll file a lawsuit. Simple.
So I won't have to pay the 60 grand? I'll get my money back?
I'll make sure you don't have to pay the $60,000 or any of the interest they're laying on top of that.
He also mentioned that there was a good chance of recovering the $100,000 I had lost, but the condition was that I had to pay him $10,000 in legal fees up front, but I had almost no savings left. When my friend learned about my situation,
I got 10 grand I can loan.
Forget it.
Please, Jim, listen
Sean,
to me, man.
forget about it.
Please, let me help you out. It would mean a lot to me.
so I took that money and gave it to the lawyer. But he gave me two terrible choices: either give up trying to recover my principal and avoid having to pay that $60,000, or continue pursuing the principal but with no end in sight. While I was hesitating, I decided to consult with a prosecutor for advice.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baxford. I'm sure I double-checked the schedule when you called, but unfortunately it seems that Mr. Marwood doesn't have time for you in his schedule today.
I called 3 times.
I'm sorry. I can leave him a message if you'd like.
But while I was arguing with her,
Clara, coffee, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baxford.
I need to speak to you.
Mr. Marwood
I'm
is
Jim Baxford.
extremely busy. Please, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I need to speak to
Don't
him.
make me have to call security.
I am secure, you fucking bitch. Get your fucking hands off me.
and what was worse, a debt collection letter from the bank found us. Our house would be forcibly repossessed by the bank because of that $100,000 debt. Even my company fired me, claiming they couldn't employ someone with financial problems. I returned home dejected, only to find my wife's wedding ring and a note on the table. I immediately ran to the bedroom and discovered that my wife had already stopped breathing. She had left me forever. In the days that followed, I remained listless until one night, through a bar window, I saw that prosecutor drinking and partying with beautiful women. That's when I understood. He saw ordinary people like me as worthless as grass. When he came out, I immediately confronted him with questions.
Howard, I'm Jim Baxford.
Yeah,
I left you a bunch of messages. 20 to be exact.
I'm off the clock, you know, if you want to talk.
I lost my life savings. My house, my job, my wife.
Look, Jim, it is not my fault that your wife left you, all right? I'm
She
sorry.
didn't leave me. She's dead.
Oh, for fuck, come on, man.
But while we were arguing, the prosecutor was hit by a taxi and killed on the spot. I immediately fled home. The next day I read in the newspaper about the prosecutor's accidental death. His death didn't involve me at all. Then I made a bold decision. I listed out everyone who had caused my current situation. I wanted them to taste what it felt like to lose everything too.